So Jim's canning more peppers, getting out our habaneros. All kinds of different peppers.
Kind of a neat discovery this morning, as some of our green beans are starting to die out and all. We're finding that the accidental beans that were packaged, remember we had packaged or got packaged bush beans, and we got some that are more viney. Well, the vine kind of beans are actually now starting to really take off. I got several off of this one, and it has several little buds coming on. So kind of a neat discovery. The only problem is I have no idea what kind of bean this actually is, because it was put in with the bush beans. So what I'll have to do is take a few of them for seeds, dry them out for seeds for next year. And kind of nice because, well, I'll keep having some kind of beans, won't I? And there's a few of them along the way. Time to feed the chickens. They are ready. Hi, girls. Come on, move out of the way. Come on. They don't normally try to get out, but it came back in. It wants its food. Come on, girls. Now let me get over to the pan. Come on. I usually have to put a little bit in this pan so that I can go over to the hanging feeder and not be totally mobbed. While they're busy eating, I'm gonna do my morning little clean the chicken poop. Now down at site 2, he has a chicken coop that he only changes about 3 times a year, I think he said, but I kind of do mine a little bit daily. One big difference is I have to walk into this one. So what I do is I have one of these little kid rakes here, and I have a bucket, and each morning I come along and I just scoop up some of the big pieces and throw it into the bucket, and then when the little bucket there is filled, I spread it out either where I know I'm going to have garden next year, or I dump it into the compost pile. And I also use the wood shavings. Makes it a lot easier, keeps things a little drier, and works out pretty nicely. Another little hint is in these nesting boxes. Kids always walk in and says, "Is that an egg?" I said, "No, it's a golf ball." And everywhere that I have the golf balls in them, that's where the chickens prefer to lay their eggs, because they think, oh, there's already an egg there. So just a little hint, if you have some golf balls, stick those in your nesting boxes. This is another addition that we've made today on the farm, and Brent also had made this. It's just a very, very small chicken coop. It's not a movable one, but it's got a small chicken yard in it, and then it's got a bigger area in there. So plan on using it for little chicks when we get them, when they're first starting out. And he even made me a little chicken feeder so it can go on the inside there. So gonna paint it up and change some of the wiring in it, because he found out that for the little chicks, if they're outside, we had some raccoons that got a hold of his chicks. So, but we're excited about it. Okay, good enough. All right, this here, my son Brent made for me, and it's going to become a flower bed down at the bottom of our driveway to kind of invite everybody into Chamberlain Family Farms. It's going to put a back on it. I'm calling it a goat guard because it's going to go up next to our fence, and the goats like to stick their heads through, so I'm trying to keep the goats from eating everything going through there. We've got to put the goat guard on, we got to paint it, we got to put the liner on the inside, and before we can even transport it down to where we need it to go and put our plants in it. But something new. I like it's got two of my boys working together.
Okay.
Better working together than fighting, that's for sure.
Put 2 nails in each.
I don't know about jumping for
Look,
that.
the bunnies are getting closed in.
Well, got the back side done, got the side wall framed in. I got a little bit more frame to do on this side, but overall it's pretty much done. My little baby brother, he's doing a project for mom, so taking my electric. I'm going to start planting some of these apple trees we grew. They're a little root bound, but I think they'll be okay. Where I cut that apple tree down last winter, it's doing really good. It's coming back good. So we're going to go about, I don't know, 20 feet away, but leave enough room where we can get a vehicle or a four-wheeler or whatever behind it. As you've seen, I just kind of went at an angle, it'd be kind of a cone shape all the way around the pot where I was going to have it. That way you keep the sod together. The ground is so dry, not real easy to dig today. Yeah, it's gonna need some water for sure. Pack it in there really good.
I want the house.
Good job, buddy. I think all the dirt's gone now. By putting sod back around it, also that'll help keep moisture in the ground too. So. And we are going to put a tomato cage around it because the last few trees I've tried to plant, little ones, Jen will mow them over with a lawnmower. So if she can't see this, she don't belong behind the wheel. Watch out, kids.
Wow, so big. Here, Dad, I help you.
And then next spring or next summer, we'll probably take these back off. They should be big enough by then. Here, okay, thank you. Not too far. That's probably good enough. I don't think Mommy will run over it now. Okay. So we'll be posting a video from now on Monday morning, Wednesday morning, and Friday morning on the Chamberlain Family Farms on YouTube. Now, if you want, I have my own personal site, Phil Chamberlain Jr. on Facebook, and I might put some bonus videos or some little peeks on the upcoming videos. So
also available on Rumble at Chamberlain FF. Really look forward to hearing from you. Give us some ideas.